Just a quick recap, I'm creating a huge 15-character fan art of YouTuber PopCross Studios' original characters in his story's multiverse tales, featuring some of the most prominent ladies of that universe. Last week, we covered one of the Sharp Gang's tanks, Koshmar and Noroi, and this week, we're finishing off our villains with a dramatic flourish from none other than Elloise Ludum. Elloise Ludum is our final main villain in Multiverse Tales, alongside Tarsa and Fear herself, that our heroes go up against time and time again. She is first introduced as a sadistic entertainer and overseer in her dimension of Z009, where she kidnaps various people around the multiverse to participate in her twisted games. From Coliseum cage matches to puzzle-like solutions, Elloise always gives her players a chance to escape from their games, if they can escape. And it's not just Elloise who enjoys these dark games. Eloise's audience are the various twisted overseers that seek the entertainment from their time watching over their different worlds. Everything that Elloise does and says is an over-the-top, exaggerated performance with a bit of menace behind each syllable. She not only enjoys being the entertainer, but the praise she gets from being such a good entertainer. She has captured various groups of our heroes throughout Multiverse Tales, pitting them against monsters or other captured participants. But Elloise doesn't stop there. She would continuously set traps or situations against our heroes, including when Vasilia and the group got transported into that dimension that immediately turned anyone who traveled there into were-creatures. It isn't until Mara joins the group that our heroes do serious damage to Eloise's games, where Mara destroys her large console that she floats around on to watch and program her domed Coliseum. They also capture one of Eloise's right-hand goons, Harold the Herald, where he delivers information to them about Ludum's various schemes and doings. When another overseer, who I may get to talk about if I do an all-guys multiverse fan art, sets a trap and kills thousands of overseers, Elloise loses a good chunk of her audience and switches tactics. We don't hear from her for a while, especially while the Sharp Gang is dealing with the arrival of the 7 Archon demons. Ludum's design is like the Hunger Games Caesar Flickerman meets Joker meets drag. Her big hair matches her big personality. She is truly sadistic and cruel, but you also kind of want to see what she does next. I think half of this speed draw is literally me working on Ludum's big hair. I definitely also got stuck in the weeds about her face, not only to try to get the angle right, but also still figuring out and keeping to my style. I can get too realistic and not focus on the style I want, and then have to rework it. I definitely took breaks from Ludum's face, even if it looks like I got it quickly in the speed draw. As I stated in a few episodes, Jake, Anna, and Niseko all get sent to the Trismegistus Academy to be further trained in their powers and also get a general education. Here, the teens find out what Elloise has been up to. Their headmaster at Trismegistus Academy, Evangeline Trismegistus, tells the students that they will be participating in a tournament-like showcase event with their new rival school, the Ludum Academy for Fearsome Fighters, with its headmaster, Elloise Ludum. The tournament here really is a front for the teachers and Evangeline of Trismegistus to keep an eye on Elloise Ludum's new venture of raising teens in her own twisted image. Jake, Anna, and the other students in their class are now slowly working with one of Ludum's students and a new character, Alsea, to take Ludum and her school down from the inside. Alsea, wanting to find revenge for her sister's death, is approached by one of Ludum's cronies, offers to help train her in her super speed abilities so that she could find the culprit. What Alsea didn't know was that the terrible school that Elloise had created was in a different dimension, one where Ludum created monstrous, vicious creatures called the Laughing Littles that surrounded the school grounds, allowing no escape for any student. But Ludum doesn't just create a trapped environment for the students, she also puts the students through gruesome training, similar to her Coliseum days, where if the students don't do well during their various training challenges, they are sent into the woods surrounding the school to survive being hunted by the Littles. But Alsea, being a skilled fighter, is able to join the team that will represent LAFF and visits the Trismegistus Academy, and then teams up with Jake and his class to work together to take down Ludum themselves. I also took a little bit of creative liberties while drawing Elloise, just because in the original picture of Elloise, it shows that most of the ends of Eloise's hair is dipped in either like a bright pink or purple, but then there's a couple of pieces of hair that doesn't look like it's dipped. And I just thought that was inconsistent. So I just made sure and showed that each strand of hair, each chunk of hair was dipped in a different color. So I hope Christian doesn't mind that. But also, while I was working forever on the big hair and this very loud outfit, I just wondered if because she very much looks kind of like a drag queen, that she has various outfits. And I would love to see an updated version of Elloise, especially now that she is the headmaster of the Ludum Academy for Fearsome Fighters. So I really look forward to hopefully seeing an updated version in PopCross's current series, the Trismegistus Academy. Ludum is truly a despicable person, but she lives up to her name of being a true entertainer. I'm very excited to see how the new generation of heroes are going to take her down. Now my biggest problem is going to be how to figure out how to fit that big head of hers in this fan art. Next week, we are on to, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, our final character for this monstrous fan art, Astra. Thanks again so much for watching, especially if you got to the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like seeing these art videos, as well as if you want to follow this journey. But also, if you want to see these fully finished renders, you can also go over to my Instagram at superblondnerd. But thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!